So the first thing that comes to mind is when you go to a physician or someone to get like your annual, you have your baseline labs. A lot of times they don't look at four things that I always look at in my women, and it affects mind, body, your energy, your nerves, your ability to sleep. And so four labs that I look at and need to be optimal. So when I say optimal, on labs, they're gonna have it within normal limits, right? And then if it's inside, it's black, and if it's outside, it's red. But guess where they got those lab values from? 2,000 white male medical students. Are you white? Are you 23? Is your name Ryan? No. So when we talk about within normal limits, who cares about within normal limits? Something could be black and it doesn't, and then you're not even optimal, but they say it's within normal limits, so they're looking at the numbers and they're not looking at you as a human being. Or it could be red and it's inconsequential and it's not clinically relevant. So four things that come to mind that I always find things in my women are, your vitamin D as a black person should be 60. So the level will go 30 to 100, but if you're 30, you're still deficient. Vitamin D affects mood, bones, energy, all that stuff in your immune system. So the goal is 60. And along with vitamin D, you want vitamin K as well. So vitamin D brings calcium back into the body because it's needed for your heart and your muscles to work. But once you bring that in, you also need vitamin K to send the calcium back to the bone. Or you're gonna have calcium just depositing into your blood vessels and your muscles and it mummifies you. You don't wanna look like a mummified, ugh. Okay, so vitamin D, 60, vitamin D with K. And you need to take it with food because it's fat soluble. If you don't take it with food and fat, you're just gonna poop it out. You paid for nothing, okay? That's vitamin D. Next is magnesium. That affects anxiousness, bloating, your ability to sleep, things like that. The goal on the level is 2.2 to 2.4. I'll put this on social, okay? So magnesium, so if you feel like you have restless legs or you're nervy or you can't poop, magnesium, and there's different types for different things. What's the next thing? B12, it needs to be 1,000. So even on the level, it says, okay, you're cool at 400, but you're still deficient. That's nerves, that's anxiousness, that's your DNA being able to repair itself. Folate also needs to be greater than 10. I'm gonna put those numbers up there. Okay, so vitamin D, magnesium. Okay, and the other thing that we don't think about, iron. So there's a lot of times where you have normal blood counts, but then you're still deficient in iron. So you need your doctor to draw ferritin. Okay, ferritin is your iron stores, and it needs to be 75. Why does it need to be 75? If not, again, anxiousness, you're really tired, shortness of breath, palpitations, pica, which means you love ice. You go to Chick-fil-A because you like to eat the ice, right? Another thing, if we're being vain, unless it's at 75, your hair is going to be brittle, it's going to be falling out, it's going to be thin. You need a ferritin of 75 or higher, okay? So those four things I look at, and I usually take care of probably 80% of the women who come in talking about, I'm depressed, I can't breathe when I work out, I can't feel my feet, they're restless at night, I'm sad. There you go.